Oops, didn't mean to mute the audio there for a second, oops. I was doing a last minute check on my controllers and stuff. I'd hate to miss out on the sounds of Pokemon Stadium's minigames, like the, what was it, the licky tongue carousel that you heard there with the blip, blip, blip. Following the yo and stuff like that. But welcome though, Laser. See as though technically you're the, well, I suppose you get the double dip. You're both the first and last person that the last meshes there. Although the real winner of today is Escadon, who got the first redeem there. Let's move over though. I will say, expect some, maybe a couple of technical difficulties. I mean, we did start a little bit later than expected. It's about like, what, half an hour late or something like that? Thankfully, I'm not like Spike though, who's like ended up, what, 2 hours late at times. Mainly because I had to I was getting ready, I was ready to click start streaming, and I realized I didn't even have my microphone set up in front of me. Because, for those of you who don't know, the reason why I didn't have any streams at all in the entirety of last week, was it really a whole week of not streaming? Yeah, it was because I moved back in with my parents, moving out of my apartment, and so I spent, I had to, you know, set up everything, set up my computer and everything. The biggest issue though, the biggest thing actually, was the internet. We didn't have good internet. I mean, we never had good internet back here at home until about last week when they installed, fiber. I think I remember when I got home and, you know, moved back in, I did a speed test to check and see what would the speed be like if I could, in theory, stream. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. I think we had a download speed of, I think, 3 megabytes. Just. Where is it? I had it here somewhere. Oh, it was on the other computer, but there was a download speed of like 3 megabytes and an upload speed of 0.5 megabytes. So that is definitely not ideal when it comes to streaming. But thankfully now though we have fiber installed and it's a very stable 30 down, 30 up. Which I know it might not seem that fast depending on where you are in the world. I know some first world countries would scoff at speeds like that, but it's quite fast considering, you know, third world country and everything. But now that we're finally back here again, we can carry on with our challenge of going through Pokemon Stadium with nothing more than a set of randomized Pokemon for each gym. When last we left off, we were at about, I think, Sabrina. But we were getting absolutely demolished by her team of psychic Pokemon. Hopefully, though, today, we can make it a bit further. Oh, I forget that. Actually, I didn't even have the randomizer open. Let's go ahead and quickly pull that up. Generate. So let's navigate our way over there then. You can see we have defeated 5 gyms so far. So that is 3 more. And then, of course, the Elite Four and the Champion. So let's go over to Sabrina and find out our team for the first attempt of today against Sabrina's gym. And of course, it's going to be rental Pokemon only. And where is it? And hello, Spike. I don't know if I'm the Pokemon Master, but I'm definitely something. But speaking of the Pokemon Master, what would the ultimate Pokemon team be? Let's find out. Oh, let me drop that a bit. What will our first Pokemon be? It is going to be from Gen 1, Kanto, and let's see. First up is a Jolteon. Oh, a fan favorite Jolteon. We've gotten Jolteon quite a few times, and it's a mixed response. Sometimes he does really well. He has Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. And so when he does hit that Thunder, it's great. But the problem is, with a 70% chance to hit, it's not that reliable. He has been known to choke every now and then. Jolteon is the first one. Next up will be Pidgey. Okay. Not the best you can ask for, but there are still 4 more. So hopefully we get something a little bit better. Yeah, Thunder is not Thunder is great when it hits, but the issue is it doesn't hit that often. Fly actually isn't that bad. And oh, of course, the bird Pidgey has the most toxic move of all, Twitter. Let's see. Next up is Exeggutor. Oh, actually, Exeggutor is really, really good. In fact, Sabrina herself has an Exeggutor. And that's one of the reasons why we actually lost. Because of how strong it is. The Egg Bomb. Where are you, Exeggutor? Did I miss you? And yeah, Thunderbolt, even though it has a little bit less damage, just the consistency of knowing that you're gonna hit the Thunderbolt is so much more useful. Seeing as though it's 100%. Why can I not find Exeggutor? Wait, am I being silly? Where is Exeggutor? Let's look for the patch of eggs, I suppose. Oh, there it is. And Egg Bomb. Egg Bomb is the main usage of Exeggutor. Oh yeah, it's only 20 power lower, 90 versus 110. But for 30%, for a guaranteed hit almost every single time, it is insanely better. After Executor, our fourth Pokemon shall be... Oh, Jigglypuff. I mean, if we need a tank, Jigglypuff will help out, I suppose. Not the greatest, though. Let's see. This just goes to show how bad I am knowing all the numbers of the Pokemon if I can't find them. I think in Pokemon Stadium 2, they're at least in alphabetical order, or you can sort them by alphabetical. Let's see. Next up, the fifth Pokemon shall be Bellsprout. Ooh, a lot of grass Pokemon. Not the best, but let's see. Maybe the sixth one will bring it home for us. Razor Leaf isn't that bad, actually. Razor Leaf, Acid, Growth, and Toxic. And lastly, our final Pokemon shall be... I don't think we're gonna get very far. I do not think we're gonna get very far with this team. Caterpie! Woo! String Shot, am I right? Woo! Oh my goodness! Doesn't even know 4 moves. It only knows Tackle and String Shot. The underdog. Yeah, the underdogs. I mean, Jolteon and Executor are okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, even this first battle, how do we even make it past here? So, I mean, Jolteon, we have to go with Jolteon and Executor. They're the only two useful things. The question is now, what will our third one be? I suppose Jigglypuff? There's no way I'm using Caterpie. Pidgey isn't going to be... Actually, Pidgey has Flying, which could be useful against the Prime... actually, Pidgey might be good here. Let's see. Oh, let me also move hide this. Get Caterpie out of the screen.
A decisive victory is expected.
Alright, Jolteon. Let's see if you can hit the very first Thunder right out of the gates. I just realized as well, like, half the team has Toxic. Jolteon, Bellsprout, and Pidgey all have Toxic. And to no one's surprise, Jolteon missed. But surely the second time will hit.
Whoa! Oh, it's another miss.
Okay. Surely Jolteon will not fail a Thunder 3 times in a row. With a 70% chance, it has to connect at least once, right? The chances of it happening are 0.7 to the power 3, which would be... let's have a look and see. The odds of me missing it again would have to be 33% chance. There's no way it happens again. But even if it does happen now, it's against a Rhyhorn, which is... okay. To be fair, even if it did connect, it's a Rhyhorn, so it wouldn't have done anything. You know what? Jolteon, I think that's enough for you. Let's throw out Executor instead. I guess this is why Laser was saying that Thunderbolt is way, way, way statistically and practically better than Thunder. Ooh. It's a good thing we swapped out, I suppose. If Jolteon had stayed in, that would have been devastating. Should I have used Psychic there instead, I wonder? Probably should have. I absolutely should have used Psychic instead. Are we gonna...
What now? There, it's a hit.
There is a very good chance we lose in the very first trainer battle here. Let's see. Wait, no, that wasn't even confusion. That was Hypnosis. Oh my goodness.
Whoa,
oh no.
That was brutal.
Okay, so hang on.
Is it down and out?
Thunder is a 70% chance to hit. Horn Drill
see.
What are the chances for Hornrill connecting? Hornrill has a 30% chance of hitting. So, of course, I do not get the 70% chance to hit 3 times in a row, but the one time the AI uses Hornrill, which is a 30% chance, they get it straight away. Oh, no. I mean, at least we're losing in the first trainer, so we don't waste too much time.
This is a fight between 2 different types of Pokemon.
What do I even use here? I suppose I can make it a toot longer and use Toxic on him. Hope and pray that it does something.
Oh,
Yeah, I can poison its death slowly but surely.
There's the attack. Major damage.
Oh, you fool. I am now at 69 health. I am stronger than ever. Little do you know what you have just done. What do I even do here? I just poison him some more, I suppose. Oh wait, actually switching out. This could actually be useful. If he throws into like a Mankey or something. Okay, never mind. But the Dragonair probably can't kill us, right? What would it have that can kill us? Actually, now that I think about it, almost anything will kill us, most likely. Oh, yep. Hyper Beam will definitely do the job. Maybe we survive. Who knows? Oh! We actually dodged. Is this Pokemon Battle Revolution? It is not Mooncake. It is arguably the better Pokemon. Even though Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out, something better than that is Pokemon Stadium. I mean, just look at the animation, the amount of effort that went into this. It's way, way, way better. I forgot to greet everybody though. Welcome though as well to Laser, Eschaton, Spike, Mooncake, and of course, last but not least, Mechanicat. Joining us here in our very devastating attempt at Pokemon. We are actually somehow defeating this Dragonair with our Pidgey. The problem though is that Rhyhorn, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. And then let's not forget there's still the Dugong as well. Oh, okay, and now we're down to just the Jolteon. But yes, Mooncake, this is, of course, like I said, Pokemon Stadium. Specifically, the Gym Challenge. But especially with a set of 6 randomized Pokemon. And yes, as the announcer said, we're down to our last Pokemon, Jolteon. And Jolteon so far has missed every single Thunder so far. You know, I'm not even going to use Thunder. I'm going to use Double Kick instead, just to guarantee a hit. Something tells me we are going to white out here.
Double kick.
Hey, look at that. The Double Kick animation. Jolteon actually jumps forward. Whereas in the newer Pokemon games, all that happens is they just hop up and down. Here's the issue though. If he throws out Rhyhorn, we are screwed. Because it knows Earth...
Here's a Pokemon chain.
well, there.
It's poison. Will it be okay?
Well, you know what? Maybe we can Double Kick it again.
Pokemon against 2 now.
If Jolteon is actually able to sweep this, I will be amazed.
What'll it do?
I mean, it's super effective, and it didn't do much damage, unfortunately. Is it? Oh, and it's going to use Earthquake. Oh, no. And it's a crit to boot as well. Oh, there's no way we're surviving that.
Going down.
Well, at least we lost early on. To be fair, out of the other 3 Pokemon, I doubt using a Caterpie would have helped us here. A Caterpie or what else was there? A Bellsprout. Oh my goodness. But I agree, Mooncake. If only the modern Pokemon games had the animations here. But let's try out then a different team. That was, you know, the first round. We can have a mulligan, right? So let's go ahead and select a new set of 6 Pokemon. Or actually, rather 5 random Pokemon. I forgot we can have a... You guys in the chat can suggest our 6th Pokemon, and I'll do a random one out of them. And hello and welcome, it's Bun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Isn't it like super late as well for you though in Australia? Or super early, I suppose. But welcome and thank you for subscribing as well. Actually, you know what? Since you subscribed, it's fun. What is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? And that'll be our ace in the hole, our 6th Pokemon. But for now though, let's have a look and see what our other 5 Pokemon will be. First things first, we will have Sandshrew. The cute little Sandshrew. Let's see. What does it know? What moves does it have? Ooh, actually, Earthquake. Earthquake is actually really useful. I will not be mad about that. Other than that, Sandshrew, we have a Golbat. Let's see, Golbat could be nice. I mean, it has Mega Drain and Hyper Beam could be useful. Let's see, and yes, out of the Gen 1, seeing as this is... Was this before Gen 2 even existed? Yeah, the Pokemon Stadium only has a Gen 1 Pokemon. A Jigglypuff. I mean, we saw the Jigglypuff last round, and it doesn't have the best moveset. Need Arena. Ooh, okay, let's see. And I see Mechanicat is always going to be asking for the Dugong. Let's see. Need Arena, where are you? And it's super... I see. Oh, like, good morning, I suppose, Miss Fun. Are you seeing as how early it is? Let's see. Need Arena, where are you? There we go. Make sure to choose female. Toxic. Ice Beam. Oh, Thunder. I am not going to be using Thunder there. Your brain only exists in black and white. One of the... What is that? Gen 5, right? I think that's Gen 5. No worries. It seems that we have a couple of options. We have Jigglypuff from Mooncake and also Dugong from Mechanicat. Let's see. The next random Pokemon we will be using is... Oh, Exeggutor once again. Exeggutor has been popping up quite often. 4:45 AM. I feel like it's either you woke up super early or you stayed up until very late. I'm considering it's the latter. The only time I'm ever awake at like 5 AM is because I had never gone to sleep by then. And oh wow, the 5th Pokemon that's random. You don't even need to random or ask for it, Mechanicat. There is your Dugong. The randomizer heard your cries for it, Mechanicat, and there is the Dugong. Where is it there? Aurora Beam. Dugong has a nice moveset as well. Aurora Beam, Surf, Rest. Let's see. Are you all for work? Why do you have to wake up so early for work? My goodness. 5 AM. Well then, hopefully you enjoy, or not enjoy, I don't think anybody enjoys it, but hopefully you have a good time at work today. Let's see though. The final Pokemon, so far we had options for, we don't need to ask for Dugong, but there was Wooper, Jigglypuff, and who else was there? Between Wooper and Jigglypuff. Wait, Wooper wasn't in Gen 1 though, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to be going with Jigglypuff for Mooncake. Oh, I just realized. Jigglypuff for the Mooncake Puff. What a combination. Let's see, where is the Jigglypuff? Unfortunately, we can't use Rest like we can in Melee. Just instantly kill stuff. Or at least do a lot of damage to stuff. Where is that little puffball? Oh, there it is. I mean, it has Psychic, which is surprisingly useful. Alright, time for revenge against Cue-Ball. Used to be the same for you a year ago. Ah, the wagey life. Alright, so... I mean, we have to go with Dugong first, right, for Mechanicat. Dugong. Sandshrew had a pretty good team act, or pretty good moveset, right? It had Earthquake. Let's go Sandshrew as well. Sandshrew and Exeggutor. Hopefully this goes a lot better than that first attempt.
The first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Oh, I wonder if we're going to get a mirror match, because he also has a Dugong. Okay, no, he doesn't. Oh, wait, hang on. I remember now. Rhyhorn still has Horn Drill. If Rhyhorn uses Horn Drill and kills me in one shot, I will cry. First things first, we'll surf. I don't know if this'll...
Oh,
Okay, he's switching out first.
Pokemon
Whew!
change.
I thought it was... there was no way it was going to outspeed a Dugong.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Dugong.
he's... Brother! The Dugong mirror match. What do we even do here, though?
Move.
I suppose we have to switch out, right?
It's the weak spot.
I mean, we've got a crit, though, which...
The intense
did quite a bit of
battle
damage, actually.
continues.
We can go into Sandshrew, maybe? No, that doesn't really help us out. I suppose we can just keep on surfing it down. Or takedown, actually.
They're staring each other down.
Whose Dugong is stronger? Let's find out.
What now?
Okay, never mind. Apparently yours, seeing as mine can't hit an attack.
It's building energy for the next attack. What a furious battle.
Please, just
Go
hit an
into
attack.
battle poses.
Dugong, that's all I ask.
What's next? Good hit.
Okay, well, we will slowly chip away at its health. Isn't ice... Wait, is ice super effective on water? To be fair, though, Dugong itself is also ice. Oh, you know what? We'll try it out. We do have Aurora Beam, after all.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Let's have a look and see then, Mooncake.
What'll it do?
It is... It's not very effective, unfortunately. But we lowered its attack, though. So that's better than nothing.
It's building energy for the next attack.
This is just two pool noodles smacking each other back and forth right here. This is what you're watching.
The combatants face each other. What now?
I mean, either way, I think both of these are going to be ineffective.
The attack
But it does a lot more damage, though.
What's that? A decent hit.
I guess this just goes to show you how strong Dugong is.
The heated battle rages on.
The only thing that can take down a Dugong is another Dugong.
What's this? It's
Oh, 8 health left. Wait, will it die from recoil, I wonder?
What'll it do? Yeah.
There's no...
Hit.
Oh, 5 damage. We were so close to having it die from recoil.
Sparks are flying in this heated match.
But this should take it down, though.
Right, that's sir. Boom. Oh.
There we go. My Dugong is stronger than yours. It's because my Dugong was in all caps, whereas his Dugong was in lowercase letters. Mankey.
Oh, it's Mankey. It has to make up for lost ground. This is a fight between two
Wait,
different
isn't
types of
fighting
Pokemon.
very effective against ice? You know what? I'll just surf out anyway, though. Oh no, he outspeeds me. This we could actually die.
Going down.
Oh, okay, well,
It's finally taken down.
let's see. What do we have for this
Pokemon
Mankey?
is coming out.
Executor, I suppose, and we can use the Egg Bomb against it.
They strike fighting poses.
Yeah, exactly, Mechanic. My Gong is better than your Gong. Mine was big. Like I said, it's because of the all caps, so mine was bigger.
Affect that.
The bigger Gong wins. Egg Bomb should be fine here, right? Oh, we almost get outsped here. We should be living, though.
Good hit.
50 damage. Oh, well, yeah, it's Seismic Talk. It does fixed damage, right?
There's the attack. Severe
How much
hit.
did that do? That did... Oh, wow, that actually did about, what? 79 damage.
What a
So one more
furious
should work.
battle.
OMG Monster Hunter Pokemon. Why does nobody recognize it's Pokemon Stadium?
What's next?
But welcome, though, Colin.
A decent hit.
It is, in fact, Pokemon Stadium with a set of random Pokemon as we go through the gym challenge. Right now, this is Sabrina's gym. And thankfully, you missed...
Oh, the attack missed.
Speaking of missing,
The
Executor missed his attack there.
battle continues.
he's just trying to... like I said, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Pokemon Stadium, right?
What's this?
You can't not know this
There's
classic.
the hit.
But hello, Colin. Congratulations, by the way, on your subathon. Or your endurance stream as well. Was it on Friday, I remember.
Oh, is it
Alright, that's 2 down. 1 more. What is that last Pokemon going to be, though? That is the question.
There's only 1 Pokemon left in reserve.
What are you going to throw out? Rhyhorn. Oh, actually, this is dangerous.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to 1.
Oh, no. Actually, Mega Drain. If we outspeed it, we can Mega Drain it and get back a lot of health and do a lot of damage.
Vigorous attack.
Oh, all of that health. Do we actually one-shot it? We even one-shot it. It didn't even stand a chance against the Exeggutor. I guess that's why Sabrina has one herself. Whew. I was not concerned at all. And Sandshrew was a little mascot just hanging in the back there, just in case. You think you only knew Battle Revolution as a kid? Really? I mean, how old is Stadium? Stadium is what, 20 years old? I feel like a lot of people would have at least heard about it. Let's see. Oh, Dugong absolutely will have a field day with this. All of them are fire Pokemon. Dugong will just surf, sweep through everything. I don't even... You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'll even throw in Jigglypuff and Golbat. I don't even have to worry about the other Pokemon. Dugong will sweep through everything here. I mean, Spike, technically speaking, the underdogs in this scenario would be the enemies, seeing as, look at them, they're just a fire team against this Dugong. You poor Growlithe. You don't know what you're up against. Is Pokemon Stadium almost 22 years old? Oh my goodness. And again, that just makes you wonder, how is a 22-year-old game so much more cooler than the remakes and stuff like that? Alright, that's 1 down. All that's next is for the rest of them to come out. Hello, long time since the last time I saw you. You give good vibes as always. Oh, thank you, Brownie, and welcome. I saw you had your own test stream earlier today. Hopefully that went well. Pony Lore? That's Ponytail, right? Oh, we even get outsped. I mean, it is a horse, right? It's not surprising that we're getting outsped by a horse. But little did you know, though, Ponyta, that you were up against the biggest gong there is in the game. And that'll also be a kill, surely. Alright, throw out your last pathetic Pokemon, so I can surf it to death. Charmeleon. And, oh, thank you for the raid, and welcome, Paper Mario King. You've come just in time to watch me murder this Charmeleon here with the Dugong, as we surf it to death. Oh, we're getting outsped by it, but that will not... Whoa, wait a minute, hang on. Whoa. I saw that it was super effective and I panicked for a split second. Woo. Let's give you a quick shout out. There's Paper Mario. I want to say... I want to take a guess and say, were you by any chance streaming Paper Mario? But I guess we'll find out there.
It's a one-hit wonder.
You were playing Super Smash... Oh, Smash Brothers. Another great olden classic game. Thank you again, though, for the raid. Funny enough, we were just speaking about Melee earlier, and Jigglypuff. I mean, yeah, speaking of, there's the Puff right there. Although, that was more of a mascot for our team, though. The power of the gong is strong indeed. Thank you, Mechanicat, for suggesting it and having the randomizer hear it out. Let's look and see the next up. A lot of ghost-type Pokemon, and... You know what? I think never fail the gong. Dugong first. Let's go with Exeggutor second, maybe? And, wait, doesn't Jigglypuff know a psychic move? Jigglypuff knows psychic. We might actually use Jigglypuff. Or psychic. Let's have a look and see. Can the Dugong sweep, though, for a second time in a row? The only issue, though, is I'm worried for Sabrina. Sabrina has an Exeggutor, although we can kill it with an Aurora Beam, but it is very, very scary. Oh, it's using Twitter on me. It's riding a Twitlonger in. atting me. But yeah, Puff is surprisingly very useful. Will Surf do a lot of damage? No, 50 damage. I mean, it's better than nothing. And I don't really think we have... I mean, we could switch out into Jigglypuff, but you know what? Dugong can handle this, so I don't want to waste a turn switching a Pokemon out. Yeah, we don't let it cancel the gong. Oh, it has Mega Drain! It actually didn't do that much damage, though. Indeed, it is useful in that game, but you're like, ah. You're right, the Gengar, like, when it gets hit, it makes like the little face. Like the classic anime faces, like the what, when you have the two arrows. Mega Drain is slowly going to chip away at us, but we do more damage with the Surf, though, I think. Should I switch out Dugong, though? I don't want to lose Dugong. You know what? I'll switch into Jigglypuff here and then use Psychic on it. Oh, the poison is doing a lot of damage, actually. I should absolutely try and switch out here. Into Jigglypuff. But again, thank you, Paper Mario King, for the raid. Hopefully you had some good times with Melee. Were you playing online, I assume? With what is it? Slippy? Or that third-party thing that allows you to play online. Yeah, imagine losing your gong. Oh my goodness, couldn't be me. That actually did a lot of damage. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Is this Gengar could actually be dangerous with all of the health it's sucking from us. And it is I knew it was something. I remember because there was a whole big controversy about Nintendo trying to like cancel, well not cancel. We're trying to shut down tournaments that were using Slippy. Are you switching him out? Okay. Whew. Wait, you were doing speedruns? Oh. Like, was it in the Melee, like the courses where you have to run through everything and then do the challenges where you get bombarded with a bunch of Pokemon? That's actually really cool. Wait, did they sponsor a Melee circuit? Oh my goodness. If it's Nintendo though, they're probably going to offer like minimal amounts of money. Oh! 1 HP and a dream, Jigglypuff. Yeah, that's the name of it. Adventure mode, yes. Let's see. Jigglypuff is going to 100% die here. Should I switch out though? That's the question. I could switch out into Exeggutor. Or I could just let Jigglypuff die.
They're staring each other down.
You know what? No man gets left behind. I'll save this Jigglypuff. I'll switch into Exeggutor instead.
Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon.
The Jigglypuff, indeed. I mean, it's quite tanky after all.
Oh, it's Exeggutor.
This.
What's this?
Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage.
The attack wasn't effective.
Oh, read like a book. Not very effective. You fool.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Wait a minute. I just used Egg Bomb. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. If he switches into not Gengar, this could be great. Oh, what a brilliant read. I used Egg Bomb. I was worried. It's a normal move, so it was going to miss because it's a ghost type. But I'll just act as if I predicted that he would switch into Golbat. That didn't do too much damage though. I guess we just have to keep on Egg Bombing it. We don't really have many other options. Jigglypuff is a lost cause with how weak it is. And Dugong is also dangerously close to death with only like 25 health and it's poisoned as well. Oh no! Exeggutor, you fool, please! Why do you have to be confused? I guess it's gonna lower my defense now as well. Uh-oh. Please hit, please hit, please hit.
What now?
Yeah, that's one more.
hit.
I think one more egg bomb and it'll die.
The intense battle continues.
We just have to hope we don't get confused.
Battle poses.
Okay, it's trying to lower our defense again.
What's next? The state of change works.
Please, Executor.
It
Oh, it's no longer
shows
confused. This is guaranteed to hit then.
egg bombardment.
So all that's left is his Gengar and his Haunter,
Oh, is
which
it
we can Mega
down
Drain
now?
hopefully. Oh, I
What
hope
will
that
the next
I hope he throws out
Pokemon
Gengar
be?
and it's just me and him Mega Draining each other back and forth. Well,
Here's a
we might get it.
Pokemon.
Hopefully we outspeed it though.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Okay, it's trying to poison me first. That's fine.
What's this? It
We just have to hope we kill it right here, right now.
The opponent.
Mega Drain.
What'll it do? The attack was
Oh no, that did no damage at all.
There's a big difference in HP.
Am I gonna have to set up with the leech? Oh my goodness. The Dugong and the Jigglypuff are basically dead for work, so I have to finish this off with Executor. Let's set up a Leech Seed.
They're staring each other down.
Yeah, it's the toxic move is either a Tutlonger or it's League of Legends on me. It made Executor addicted to League of Legends. Slowly but surely making it die from the inside out.
Uh-oh, it's confused.
Oh! That did a lot. Oh, because of the screeches.
What a furious...
We might actually lose this one as well. We're gonna get outsped as well.
They strike fighting poses.
Uh-oh.
Here's
Okay,
the
it's switching out,
Pokemon
so we get a free hit on something. Or as long as we don't hit ourselves in confusion. All we have to do...
It
Okay,
shut off
no longer
its
confused. That's good.
confusion. It didn't do
Oh wow,
much
that did
damage.
nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Oh
Will
no.
this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
What is with you? Why? Oh, this is the worst possible team to go up against. They're not even attacking me. They're just using Confuse Ray and Poison over and over. Please hit. Oh no, this is gonna kill me, isn't it?
Whoa!
Oh.
It attacked itself.
I cannot believe that the Golbat screeching 3 times in a row actually
Down it
came up
goes.
for me. I did all that damage to myself. I don't think they hit me once. That was purely confusion hits and poison hits. Oh no. Dugong. Dugong, please. The Jigglypuff doesn't outspeed either of them, so
Here's a Pokemon chain.
I have to hope that Dugong outspeeds Haunter and doesn't die from the poison.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
I could have rested! Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We got outsped. Maybe... Uh-oh.
Oh, is it down
1
now?
HP and a dream. It's time for Jigglypuff to come out.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
There's no way. There is absolutely no way.
We're down to the last Pokemon.
Jigglypuff, please.
This one's ready to drop. It's one Pokemon.
I mean, you can use
now.
Psychic, I suppose.
The 10th battle.
Maybe he messes up. Maybe he tries to switch his Pokemon out. Okay, never mind.
How's that?
Spike. Let's go, Jigglypuff. Let's go straight to your grave. Woo!
Oh, it's down.
Rip Jigglypuff.
There goes the battle.
Dugong was unfortunately not enough. They were also low as well. Look at how low the Gengar and the Haunter were. If only Executor didn't kill itself over and over with the... Oh, I think I accidentally hit re-enter. Whoops. I'll reselect all of the Pokemon though. Clearly that team was not enough. Dugong failed us, unfortunately. We'll have to come up with a new team. And the first member of that team will be... I mean, a redemption arc. It's time for a redemption, I guess. With Jigglypuff once more. Maybe Jigglypuff can redeem themselves. Let's see. Jigglypuff. And why don't we just go ahead and get like the rest of the team as well? Dugong, Executor, the rest of them up. Ooh, Tauros actually. That's someone we haven't seen in a while. Jigglypuff just wants to prove himself. He will not give up. Where is Tauros? There it is. What does Tauros have? Why do you have Fire Blast? Actually, it's pretty good. A lot of speed. That's strength. Alright, next up is Parasect. That's not very good against a Psychic type gym. But it's part of the team nonetheless. Where are you, Parasect? Yeah, they have entered the losers bracket now, and Jigglypuff is the lead. Where are you, Parasect? Ah, there you are. I mean, you have Dig for some reason, so that could be useful. You are so slow. 58 speed. Oh my goodness. Next up, after Parasect is... Ooh, a Blastoise. That's somebody we could make very good use out of. And actually, remember, that second trainer had a bunch of Fire-type Pokemon. Blastoise with Hydro Pump will make quick work of that trainer. Next up is... Persian. Ooh. A feline himself. Even 20. I mean, it would be cool. Well, I mean, I suppose we have to use Jigglypuff then in the final battle. It's a given now. Wait, why do you have Thunderbolt? This is actually really, really not bad. A lot of speed. And Thunderbolt. But of course, don't forget our final Pokemon though. Will be something that you guys can suggest. So let me know who you want the final Pokemon to be while I quickly run and turn my light on. Because it's getting very dark now. Almost, what, 8 o'clock. It's 8 p.m. Yes, it is. It's currently, well, to be exact, 11 minutes past 8 p.m. right now, Mooncake. Well, I live in a little country known as South Africa, which is along the European time zones, I suppose. And this Mechanicat is once again asking for Dugong. You know what? Dugong has proven themselves to be quite useful. So then, let's go ahead and select Dugong. We're in the exact same time. Oh, well, I know. There was I know people like Laser. There were some other people that were in the same time zone, but with the daylight savings that happened recently, I know some people have been shifted. Because I hate to go on a rant again about daylight savings, but because I don't observe daylight savings time, there was a big kerfuffle of people going, "Wait a minute, I thought we were in the same time zone. Why aren't we in the same time zone anymore?" With our new team, I think this team is a lot better now. We have the Gong himself, a Blastoise, the Tauros, which is pretty good, and we have our team mascot Jigglypuff, I suppose. What will our team be though for the first round? I think let's give Blastoise some time in the limelight, and the Tauros actually. Persian. I don't want to use Dugong because the ice is going to be very bad against the fighting types there, so... Maybe Jigglypuff, actually. For the Psychic. And last but not least, let's go with... Tauros. Blastoise, Jigglypuff, Tauros. Polite request, next time choose Ghastly or Haunter. And you know what? Seeing as though Ghastly and Haunter were the ones that screwed us over so much, if you can't beat him, join him, right? So if we lose again, we'll definitely be using one of those two. For now, though, let's have Blastoise sweep everything here with Hydro Pump. I'm surprised they gave Blastoise... Actually, here's my the coolest thing about Blastoise. Look at how it uses Hydro Pump. It actually uses the cannons. Oh, it's so good. But I was going to say that I'm surprised that they gave Blastoise such a strong move. Normally they give the final evolution Pokemon the weaker moves. And, so, you know, so it's not too overpowered. You know what? I don't want to waste a Hydro Pump move, so I'll just use Strength. And Ghost is one of your favorite Pokemons. Oh. I know, like I said, when I played Pokemon Blue when I was a kid, I would always have a Haunter on my team. Would have been a Gengar, but again, the whole trade requirement made that a little bit tough.
What will the next Pokemon
Yeah, we brought a gun to a Pokemon fight with the Blastoise. I mean, Blastoise is a literal tank after all, right? Oh, wait a minute, actually, hang on. We could have been fighting the Gong versus Gong, but instead we have something better. We have... Oh, we don't have... We unfortunately did not put Persian on our team. Persian had Thunderbolt, which could have been very useful here. You know what? Let's go with the Puff and Psychic it down. Oh no, Marshall used Submission. He's quite a submissive Pokemon. Let's hopefully he doesn't have the Breed ability as well. Do you think in the, what is it, the Pokemon Daycare, right? Where the Pokemon go and they sometimes make an egg? The way they go about it is they use the move Submission, which makes him very breedable, and then that's how you get a Pokemon egg. Let's see. The combo of Submission into an egg.
What now? Good hit.
But yes, Blastoise is indeed a very, very Chad Pokemon Mooncake.
What next?
It's a critical and that did absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I mean, we can try and switch out into Tauros now, I suppose.
They strike fighting.
This is the hidden Pokemon lore that they don't want you to know about. There's the story of Lavender Town and the music that makes people want to like commit suicide, and then there is the sex shenanigans that go on in the Pokemon Daycare.
What's this?
Oh my goodness, crit as well. This is why Dugong is so strong. Even the enemy's Dugong is super strong.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
Wait, will Fire Blast even do anything? Because it's a dual ice and water though. And fire is not effective against water, but it is effective against ice. You know what? Let's try it out. Let's see what Fire Blast does. Maybe it'll just be neutral. We'll see.
What'll it do? There, it's a
not bad actually. And we burned it as well.
What now? A decent hit.
I think we should be able to kill it though now with one more. The burn will do a bit of damage as well. Yeah, we should get it with that one more. Yes, it did become neutral though, laser. We're still there. Not effective and also not non-effective. Oh, right. I do remember that. There was a bug where it would always say that it was either effective or ineffective.
Is it down and out?
There were a lot of interesting bugs in Gen 1. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about the whole missing no thing where you surf up and down on Cinnabar Island's right edge. You get yourself like a million Master Balls or Oreo candies. And I remember there was also the bug on how to get Mew, which it was such a convoluted way as well. You had to make sure not to battle a certain Pokemon trainer above Cerulean City on the way to Bull's house, and then you had to go somewhere to the left of Lavender Town, walk down, open up the menu, fly away, so that the moment you flew away, the trainer would spot you, walk up, but you flew away before he could reach you. Then you have to go up, fight that trainer above Cerulean City, which would trigger something, and then fly back down to Lavender Town, and then as soon as you would walk left to enter the next route, a Mew would spawn and fight you. I remember I did that to try and catch a Mew, and I was amazed that it worked. It was one of those internet things where you thought, there's no way this is true, right? And then you tried it out, and lo and behold, so it is actually true. And it's amazing that it took off when it was so messy. Woozle. Welcome, by the way, Woozle. To be fair, though, the fact that it was, oh, it's just like the anime that I watch on TV, I'll buy it. I think it worked out in the end. I mean, it's amazing that a game so bare bones and unintuitive, like the remakes now for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, are still selling so well. You could say that about the current games. It was ultra specific because, oh yes, exactly. There's the whole that method. Like I remember you had to make sure not to encounter any other Pokemon along the path and stuff like that. But yes, oh, so I will never forget the fat Pikachu of Gen 1 Spike. All of those sprites, especially the back-facing sprites.
It can't make a move.
One more hit and it should die. Oh wait, we might get outsped though. That's gonna be dangerous. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it's true. It's just the anime. Wow, we got a crit when it was on 2 health anyway. Way to overkill it. Sure. Surely it'll... I mean, to be fair, I don't know how popular the anime is anymore now, though. I feel like I hardly ever see people talk about the anime anymore. I know... Wait, is like the Sun and Moon one out now? I forget which one they're on right now. But oh, this is time for Blastoise to sweep everything though with Hydro Pump. Actually, speaking of like the anime and other Pokemon franchise stuff, the other day I found the most amazing thing ever. I was randomly browsing YouTube and I got recommended a video from the official Pokemon channel. It was an ASMR video. Specifically though, it was a 30-minute long ASMR video of, what is its name in English? Oh! I thought that Hornrill was gonna kill. Woo! Woo! That was scary. But it was a 30-minute long ASMR of Piplup, the water starter from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Gen 4. And it was the cutest thing I have ever seen. If you have not seen... Actually, you know what? We'll pause this. And yes, I did mention on Twitter because everybody has to know about this. I have to inform everybody about the cuteness of it. And yeah, we should get a 1-hit KO on everything, Brownie, but I was a bit worried because there was a chance we could have gotten a 1-hit KO because of that Hornrill if it had connected. Let me see if I can find this.
There's a difference in the number of
it was an ASMR video of Piplup, and it was the cutest thing ever.
Oh, it's Charmeleon. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle
thankfully, though, this is no brain power required for this battle, seeing as though it's just Hydro Pump our way through.
The combatants face each other. What now? Goodness!
Let me actually play it all for you. Here.
How's that? Perfect game!
This is just the first 17 seconds is enough for you to figure out how amazing it is. Enough about you. I don't care about you anymore. Right now, all I care about is this ASMR video. Let me also up the audio so you can hear it. Wait for it to show up. That's so cute! It's so cute! Look at it! It's so cute! Oh, look at it roll around! Oh! Oh, it's so cute! Look at its little legs kicking! Oh! I watched the full 30 minutes of this, by the way. This is 30 minutes long, and I watched every single minute of it. It's so cute! Alright, forget about Pokemon Stadium. We're just gonna watch this for the rest of the day. On loop. Oh, look at it play with the ball! Alright, but okay, let's go back to the Pokemon Stadium. Oh. It made my day instantly though, seeing that video. Playing on the bed. Exactly. He knows the ASMR meta. Playing on the bed, and you know, you have your butt to the camera, like showing off what the people want. It even showed off its feet. That's how you knew. Piplup knows what it's doing. It's ready to conquer the ASMR meta on Twitch. It knew exactly what it was doing, showing off its feet within the first few seconds. It's a good thing. It's a good thing Piplup doesn't have an OnlyFans, because oh my goodness, imagine the money it would rake in. But yes, okay, it was literally just a Piplup playing around in the room. I think it rolls around in the bed and then it plays around with the ball for a couple of minutes. And then, literally, I think the last half of the video is the Piplup just asleep. Just, you know, on the bed, snoring. And every now and then making a couple of sounds, you know, like dreaming or whatever. And I watched every single minute of it. But let's see. Oh, goodness. We're back up to this guy. Hopefully we don't lose to the Gengar Haunter again. Okay, well, we have to be careful now. We know for a fact that they have Mega Drain. I'll still use Blastoise though. Persian has Thunderbolt, which can be useful against the Tentacle. And you know what? I feel like Jigglypuff can redeem themselves with Psychic. I'll put the Puff in. The run back. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves.
What kind of battle can we expect to see?
A Gengar? Oh, the Gengar that knows Mega Drain. Oh no, this is gonna be scary. I'll use Hydro Pump and we'll see what happens. Okay, it's using Toxic first, so... Let's see. We really need to try and see if we can get a 1-hit KO here. I doubt what will happen, but... it'd be very nice. Oh, okay. Whoa, this is not a good start. This is a horrible start.
They're both being cautious.
Please, it's gonna Mega Drain now. Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Is it what, gonna switch into Golbat and then try and confuse me? Actually, hang on. Tentacle. I have Persian for this, which knows Thunderbolt. Let's see.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Persian, come on.
Now, the Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Persian!
Meow. Supersonic? Uh-oh, wait. Oh, okay, it failed. This is our chance. Persian is quite fast as well, so we should outspeed. We might even kill it right here, right now. The Thunderbolt. Thankfully, this isn't Thunder, so it's not like we're gonna miss. Wow, that actually did not a lot of damage. We should survive the Hydro Pump, though. Oh, not unless we get a critted. Oh! Okay, I was not expecting the critical hit to come in. I'm slightly panicking now. I mean, I can throw out Jigglypuff and Psychic. Let's see.
Oh, it's Jigglypuff. It has to make up for lost ground.
Jigglypuff, please, I beg of you.
It's a fight between two different types of Pokemon. They strike fighting poses.
If this thing gets another crit and 1-hit KOs me, there's no way, right? Oh! 7 health, okay, it's better than nothing. That was super effective, and it did 28 damage. Meanwhile, that thing uses a Hydro Pump and nearly one-shots me. What is going on here? I can't switch out. If I switch out, it gets a free hit on Blastoise, and Jigglypuff is way too slow. Jigglypuff. It was nice knowing you. Farewell, Jigglypuff. And a crit as well to boot. Oh no. Jigglypuff has indeed gotten jiggly scuffed, Weasel. Alright, Blastoise. Please, I beg of you. Can you save us and clutch it out? 3 Pokemon. A Tentacruel, a Gengar, and most likely a Haunter? Oh, I only have 3 water pumps left though. I have to use Strength, because if I use water pump here, I won't have enough to use it for the Gengar. I have to use Strength. Uh-oh. Okay, it failed. That's good, that's good. So we should kill the Tentacruel here with Strength. Okay. The Gengar is quite low as well. We can kill that with the Hydro Pump. And we do outspeed it, I think. Wait, no, it outspeeds us. Uh-oh. It has Licky Tongue. Okay, this could be fine, depending on what it has. I have to save my Hydro Pump uses for the Gengar, so I'll have to use Strength here. We outspeeded, that's good, that's good. Oh, we do no damage to it though. Oh, and the poison is still ticking away at us. Oh no. What's this? And we're confused. This is This is looking like it's gonna go down south. And it also hit itself, that's not great. Is this gonna be another scenario where I just kill myself from confusion and poison? Please, I beg of you, Blastoise. Oh, it's switching into Gengar, so my strength is gonna miss now, right? Oh no. It doesn't matter, I hit myself anyway. Oh, this is tragic. And Gengar knows Mega Drain as well.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
The Blastoise is about to get blast scuffed as well, Weasel. Oh, speaking of Mega Drain, here we go.
Wow, Mega Drain! Super effective!
Oh, we survived, but it doesn't make any difference. We're gonna get killed from poison.
Wow! There, it's a hit!
Why is Gengar written with a hyphen? It's because all of these trainers have their own custom nicknames for each of their Pokemon. That's why all of this guy's Pokemon have hyphens in them.
And there goes the battle!
Like there was a Licky Dash Tongue as well. Once again, this is the real gym leader here. This medium person. Forget about Sabrina. He is the real challenge. Alright, we'll have to select another team of Pokemon. Surely there is some combination of Pokemon that we can get that can sort things out. It's okay. I mean, it's not that hard, but I think the fact that I'm using only randomized Pokemon, it's making it a little bit harder, Weasel. Speaking of random Pokemon though, let's find out what our next set of Pokemon will be. The real hard part about the game isn't this. The real hard part is the mini games. Oh my goodness, the mini games are the hardest thing ever. Let's see, first up we have Spearow. Please tell me at least Spearow knows some good moves. Oh wait, isn't Spearow number 19? Should be higher up here, right? Ah, there it is. Drill Pick? Not bad. Next up is Kabutops. It also knows Hydro Pump. It's like a... Actually, that's great for that second trainer that has all those fire Pokemon. So we have an answer for that. Next up is Venomoth. Where is Venomoth? Yep, there it is. What do you have? Psychic? Psychic is not bad. Swift? And Toxic. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. After that is... Kakuna. Oh my goodness. That's a move. Oh, yes. Swords Dance. It's the setup move. Increases your attack and speed. I remember when I first started playing Pokemon, I think a lot of people did this, where they never worried about stat increasing moves, because just one-shot everything, you know, your strongest elemental move. But those setup moves, like Swords Dance and all that stuff, you shouldn't neglect them. Swords Dance, Double Team, all that stuff. In contrast, though, we have quite possibly the worst moveset ever, String Shot and Poison Sting. So that is something we will never be using from Kakuna. Next up is Gloom. And because Laser kindly requested it last time, we shall be using Haunter / Gengar for our final Pokemon. Actually, Haunter is quite a good moveset. Psychic, Thunderbolt, Confuser, and... I mean, if I'm feeling a little bit spicy, Self-Destruct as well. Yes, we have a meat shield now. We have fodder is what we have. Alrighty. You know what? Let's go with Haunter, Kabutops, and... Gloom. Haunter, Kabutops, Gloom will be our team.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Actually, this should be good for us, right? Primeape can't do really much against Haunter. And we can just Psychic it down, right?
They strike fighting poses. A Psychic Blast!
Haunter's your favorite general? I see there's somebody else who enjoys Haunter. Laser was also saying that the Ghastly Haunter Gengar line was their favorite. You're digging? You fool! You cannot hide from me. Well, actually, you can hide from me. I can't really do anything here. I guess we just have to wait for it to come back up. The attack missed, but that shouldn't do too much damage, right? Wait, oh, it's super effective? Wait, what? Wait, what?
What will the next Pokemon be?
Okay, I guess I should have switched out. My bad. Wait, what? I guess we're switching into Kabutops.
Oh, it's Kabutops.
Is ground really effective against Ghost? What?
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Alright, let's just use Submission here, I think. Submission should kill, right?
It's burrowed underground.
Wait.
Submission going down.
I feel I should switch out here as well. Oh my goodness, Weasel! We bury people, so that's why they're effective against ghosts. Wait, is that... I never thought about that. I will never be able to forget that now. Burying dead people, that's why... Oh my goodness!
They're staring each other down.
Trapping the ghost under... Weasel, that... I've never thought about that. I will never forget that now. Alright, Gloom, please.
What now?
Let's not get swept by this Primeape. That still did quite a lot of damage as well. 20 damage. Oh, 20. 60 damage.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
I'm dumb. Okay, no, we'll just take down.
They strike fighting poses.
Oh no, it's gonna outspeed me and use Dig again.
The underground attack.
Oh no! I mean, at least we get to see Gloom run like that.
Neither one is.
All right, we'll take the hit and then we should kill. As long as we don't get crit, we should be fine.
What's that? Good hit.
Okay, we're fine. Get him, Gloom.
How's that? There, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next
Alright,
Pokemon
what?
be?
That was still the first Pokemon as well. Oh my goodness. There's still 2 more. The Dugong. Oh!
Dugong.
This is great because I have... Oh, actually, I don't know.
How will the type difference affect that?
Pedal Dance. It might... outspeed us. Takedown does have recoil, I think.
Nail the weak
Weasel, I'm pretty sure Takedown does have recoil. I mean, we'll see here if Dugong gets hit by it.
There's only
Oh!
one Pokemon left
I don't know why I also thought Takedown had recoil. But apparently not.
now. We're down to the last Pokemon.
Yes, I have a mouse on my N64. Do you not know that you can plug a USB into your N64? Look, I can click on the... Instead of having to press A, I can just do this. Click. Click. And let's see. Submission. We're gonna click this button here. Click.
They're staring each other down.
It's a very special adapter that I have from my uncle who works at Nintendo.
Perfect day.
That did a decent amount. Submission does have recoil though. That's the only issue.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Wait. Okay, we should kill it before it can attack us.
Continue.
The expansion pack hits different these days, yeah. Instead of a rumble pack, I have the mouse pack.
Super effective.
And that should kill, right? Whoa! What? It didn't kill? Uh-oh.
What now?
Okay, it's not very effective. That did nothing.
Wasn't
Woo!
effective. What a furious battle.
Actually. Yeah, let's just submission one more time. I was contemplating using Swords Dance, but
How's that?
I
Yeah.
don't know if we might be fine. We'll see.
Wow. Going down. Both combatants
There
are
goes
down
Dugong
to
down.
their
What is your last
last
Pokemon though? That is the question. Hopefully it's something we can kill. Mankey. Ooh.
Oh, it's Mankey.
Maybe Hydro Pump will work.
There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire.
We outspeed it, so that's good.
Hydro Pump.
Oh, we missed though. That is not good.
Savage attack.
Uh-oh.
Pow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it down and out? And there goes the
Once again, losing to the very first trainer. I swear, Sabrina's gym is the hardest gym out of all of these. Or maybe we just have horrible luck. Filtered by a fucking monkey. 2 monkeys as well, let's not forget. That primate that I accidentally lost my Haunter to. Because apparently my silly brain didn't realize that you bury the dead people because of their ghosts. I still cannot believe that. Is that really the only reason why? Because you bury dead people. If that is the only reason why Ghost is weak to ground, I will cry. So are you saying to me that when they go on Ghostbusters, trying to find out all these ghosts, all they need to do is dig a hole and that will work? Never mind the beams of energy. Just dig a hole and go underground. And that will beat the ghosts. When they say who you're gonna call, you don't call the Ghostbusters, no. You call a construction company to dig a hole. I cannot believe that. I never knew that. But I guess you learn something new every day. You know what, speaking of the hardest things ever though, let's go to what I was telling you about, the real hardest things ever, which is the Kids Club. The Kids Club don't mess around. They are vicious out here. And of course, we're no pussies here, we go on the hardest difficulty. First things first, we always go with the good old Ekans Hoop Curl. How good is our curling abilities today? Let's have a look and see. Very simple. All you have to do is just land your Ekans on the Diglets. Easier said than done though. Let's have a look and see. Okay, well that did not go very well. Oh, they're all getting it before me. Oh, wait, hang on. The one in the back corner. I can get that one. There we go. Okay, this is going very, very poorly. I only have one so far. I swear I'm a lot better at this game than I'm letting it show right now. Okay, well... I'm not lost, technically speaking. I'm tied, or lost, with the green person. Okay, but... I was hoping to get that gold one, but... I can get the one at the back. There we go, 3 points. All I need to do is get a few gold ones, and then I will be in the lead. Can get the one at the back. Okay, I'm catching up slowly but surely. Okay, 6 points. All I need is a gold one. All I need is a gold one. Right here, right here, right here. There we go, there we go. One more, one more, one more. Oh, wait, did I get it? Oh, no, I was up by 1. Right, actually, the only types effective against Ghost is Ghost and Dark, according to Pokemon NV. That's why I'm wondering. Why was Dig effective against the Ghost Pokemon? To be fair, Woozle, you coming up on the spot with the whole digging people on the ground made a lot of sense. Actually, why is Dig effective? Dig effective against Ghost. Hang on. Ghost and Dark type moves are effective against Ghost types. Wait, why is Dig effective against Ghost? What happened there? Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit play again. Well, you know what? We have to go for a win though. You can't end on a loss after all. And we were so close to winning. We'll try it one more time. Okay, we all went for that one on the far left and we all missed it. Oh, wait. Haunter might actually be poison. That could be why. Why is Haunter poison? that makes me even more confused though then. But that could be the reason why though. Elaine's. I think it's Elaine's, right? Let me know if I pronounce your name correctly. But we'll have to double check then and see if Haunter is poison as well. Because if that is true, then that makes sense. Poison is weak to ground. But again, I don't think Haunter is poison, right? Oh shit, Haunter was ghost poison. Why is Haunter poison? I feel like when you see a Haunter or a Gengar, you don't really think, oh no, poisonous. Oh wait, the golden one at the back. Okay, I missed that one. Oh, this is tragic. I'm type lost. You know what? This is why I said these kid game corners don't mess around. The whole... Oh my god, I didn't even realize the whole line is... Wait, Woozle, didn't you say that... Did you not say that Haunter was your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon and you didn't even know its typing? Are you a fake Haunter fan? You know what? Let's go to a game that I know I can win. Good old dig. Speaking of digging, let's go to carry out my PTSD here against dig. Yeah. There we go. Yes, exactly. As Mercury Mimic says, you're a fake fan, Woozle. You're a secondary. You only like them for the Vaporeons. Actually, speaking of Vaporeons, and going back to the whole the different Pokemon shows that I enjoyed, or the official Pokemon ASMR that I watched, I also watched another Pokemon video, which was one of the specials, the TV specials. I think it was called Pikachu and the Eevees. That one was also very, very cute. It was basically just Pikachu... what else was it? Pikachu and 2 other Pokemon finding like the home of all the evolutions. And it was very, very cute. But there was one issue though. And actually, I'll see if I can pull up the video. And yes, Mercury, the Pokemon ASMR, that Piplup was so damn cute. Let's see. But the Pokemon special that I watched was Pikachu and the Eevees, where they found all the different evolutions, you know. Eevee, Jolteon, Flareon, Glaceon, Leafeon, all of them. And they had like a little showcase for each and every one of them, and their little domains and their lairs. If I can find it. However, there was one issue. There was one part where Vaporeon appeared. Where is it? Do I not have the thing? But the whole copy pasta of Vaporeon being, you know, the ideal partner has forever tainted that evolution. Because you can see in all the timestamps in the comments, they all specifically point to the part where Vaporeon appears and they say, there's Vaporeon, which I hate. I hate that everybody... I feel so sad for anybody that actually likes Vaporeon as a Pokemon. Because now, if they ever admit that, they just get hit with the whole... I know why. Let's see though. Let's try the Ekans Hoople one more time. Surely now. 10 points. 10 points is all I ask for. Yeah, well, that did not go to a very good start. We already missed the first one. Okay. And the red one sniped it from us. But we're on the board now. 1 point. Okay, we overshot that one. So it's so hard to judge. Oh wait, there's a gold one at the back there. Oh, and there's gold right in front of us. Please, don't miss this one. Okay, that's 1 gold. And we missed another one. The hardest part is trying to get them before everybody else goes, because they're all shooting for the same ones. Get the gold one at the back. Okay, never mind. I missed that one as well. Okay, well, now the gold one's gone. Now I get to where it would have been. You know what? Don't worry about the score. You know what? Let's not carry on with that. Let's not see how that one pans out at the end. I'm sure we would have probably won that one without having to worry about going any further. That's enough Kids Corner. Let's try and beat Sabrina one more time. You know what? The minigame is bull. Thank you, Woozle. That's what I said. The hardest part about the game is not the gym leader challenge. It's the kids club. The kids are ruthless over there. But now that we've had some time to cool off at the kids club, let's try against Sabrina one more time. For all the marbles. Surely this next team will be the ones. The first member of our team shall be... What our luck. Just as we finish the Ekans Hoople game, we have an Ekans in our team. Oh goodness, the game is self-aware. Acid, Earthquake, Strength, Glare. Next up will be... Next up is Caterpie. Yay! Tackle and String Shot. Woo! What a skill set. After Caterpie is... Psyduck. Whoa, Psyduck actually has quite a good moveset. Surf, Dig, Seismic... What the... Why does Psyduck have such a good moveset? After Psyduck, though, is Omastar. And... Oh, this is basically like a discount Blastoise. The Caterpie is gonna do something, Mercury Mimic. After Omastar is Marowak. Technically speaking, a ghost, if you know your Lavender Town lore from Gen 1. Bone Meringue, Focus Energy, Thrash, and Fire Blast. Thrash could be useful. And last but not least, Starmie. A lot of water type Pokemon. Bubble Beam, Thunder. Oh. And yes, I should actually have a look at any. Have a look. Where is Haunter? I assume Haunter is poison, right? If you, I mean, seeing as though it was weak, it's Ghost Poison. I cannot believe that Haunter is a poison type. Does it even learn any poison moves? Hang on. Haunter Bulbapedia. Feel free to call you Mercury, Mercury. Oh, I see. I'll call you from now on then Mercury, or any of those combinations. Mercury. Where is its moveset? It does not even learn a single poison type move. Why is it a poison type? Where does it learn a poison type move here? Why is Haunter a poison type? Oh wait, actually, let's go to Gen 1. I mean, it can learn Toxic through a TM, but it only learns Ghost and Psychic type moves. How is it a poison type? And I was your second most watched channel on the Recap Daily Dish? Oh my goodness, I feel honored. However, why was I only the second most watched channel? Why was I not the first most watched channel? Have you been watching other people, Daily Doge? Why was I not first? Why was I not number 1? I'm just kidding though. I am honored to be in your second most watched channel, Daily Doge. But there you have it. Haunter is apparently poison, even though it doesn't know any poison type moves. Alright, let's see if we can go through with this team. Do you watch a banana man scream into a camera? And I mean, you know what? It's understandable. I would also watch that instead of me. Let's see. What can be useful here in this team? Let's go with Omastar. Marowak could be good. And Starmie. Oh, is he the number 1? Ah, I see.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Okay, primary opponents again. Let's remember now. It has Dig. Very careful.
They strike.
Ah, he was the reason you became active on Twitch at all. Oh, I guess we should be thanking him then for bringing you over. Oh my goodness, we missed that one. It may also be based on the Philippine myth of the dealer, a spirit known for licking ill people, possibly where. Oh. I see. So the Haunter line, the Haunter Ghastly Gengar line, could be because of the lore. To be fair, nobody bothers about lore of the Pokemon. If it looks like a ghost, it should be a ghost. I'm sorry that I did not know about the Philippine lore.
Battle continue. The combatants face each other. What now?
And besides, Lick is ghost and it's not poison, and it doesn't poison or anything. It paralyzes people, sure.
What a furious battle! They go into battle.
I don't know why. You know what? I'm no longer mad about the fact that I lost my Haunter to the Primeape, because nobody would have guessed that, right? Who would know that that is a poison type Pokemon? Speaking of that, this Primeape is about to sweep me as well.
The commands are issued. Here's a Pokemon.
I mean, to be fair, in Gen 1, I know the type that I always got messed up with was Ground and Rock. That I always confused. Never what I thought I would have confused a ghost type Pokemon to be poison.
Goodness! Will this Pokemon swap changed the flow of battle?
Got Bubble Beam. Yeah, exactly. According to the Dutch lore, nobody cares about lore, right? Like, do people really pay attention to the Pokédex entries of Pokemon? Except for, you know, when you see those videos like, did you know that apparently Hypno is a pedophile because it puts children to sleep and then eats their dreams? I'm actually curious. Game Freak or Nintendo can get away with a lot of lore names because people never bother checking. Maybe that's why. Some of the messed up and like really crazy lore is probably because they didn't expect anybody to ever bother checking the lore of the Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if they could replace the lore of Vaporeon with that copy pasta, and people probably wouldn't even notice. You hope Primeape... Well, Primeape could indeed stumble and die here right now. But it's once again digging more and more holes. Oh my goodness. And yeah, like Drifloon as well. Drifloon also has a crazy lore. You know, it just kidnaps children that like grab onto it. Who thought that was an okay lore for a children's game as well? You're gonna scare kids into never wanting to hold onto a balloon ever again.
What's this? Hit the weak spot.
Yeah, the Pokemon lore is that you ruined your parents' marriage, apparently. There's the divorce Pokemon.
The combatants face each other.
Oh my goodness, how many times is this thing gonna dig a hole? I think I might actually die to this Primeape might actually sweep us.
Oops, that's a miss. Neither one is conceding.
I'm pretty sure we're about to lose right here. Even though we are at our strongest point where we have 69 health. As Daily Doge pointed out.
What'll it do? Good hit.
Okay, surely we kill the Primeape here and now. Mr. Mime replaces... Yeah, I mean, the joke is that Mr. Mime is basically your dad, right? Because of the whole... you know, you never see Ash's father. But your mother always has a Mr. Mime around. I mean, Mr. Mimes are known to be very good with their hands, right? So...
It has to make up for lost ground.
Alright, let's see if we can pull this back around here. Uh-oh. Wait, Dragon Rage, doesn't that do a fixed 20 damage though? Never mind. Oh wait, it does 40 damage, that's why it killed me. But yeah, the crit did indeed put a dent in our works here. And I don't know if Omastar and Starmie can bring it back here. But we'll try.
They strike fighting poses.
This should do another 40 damage, right? Yes, so we can survive 2 more hits. Unless he uses something else. Oh, and that was not very effective. Oh no. We can use Spike Cannon, we can try that out. Okay, we'll be on 1 health here.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit. What'll it do?
Okay, wait, let's see. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing.
Neither one is conceding.
We're gonna die next turn. Imagine surviving. Well, I mean, we don't have to worry about that anymore because we're about to die to Dragon Rage. Daily Doge.
How's that? Oh!
And now it's all up to Starmie. We're not even getting past the first trainer. We have not even gotten to Sabrina once this entire time. I didn't even tickle it, Daily Doge. I breathed on it. I just looked at it. And hello, Gondola Gaming. You've come just in time to see me fail once more. You know what? Hail Mary, let's try and thunder it. Maybe we can land the 70% hit. Of course not. Why would we ever... I don't think we have hit a single thunder this entire stream. We've used thunder 5 times, and every single time it has been a miss.
There, it's a hit. Oh! Is it down and out?
Oh my goodness.
And there goes the battle.
And there goes the battle. I think you're reminding me as well to take a sip of water and sit up straight, Weasel. You know what? I need to let off some energy. Let's go back to the kids club and beat up some of them. I wanna end off on some victory. What better way than to do some mashing when run Rattata run. All I have to do is just mash the A button and press up every now and then. Hopefully this will be our #1 victory royale. Weasel, let's see. All I have to do is just mash the A button. Super easy. Oh, okay, never mind. I started late there. I don't know if we're gonna get a #1 victory royale. Oh, we're definitely not getting a #1 victory royale. Oh, why is it not going up? Oh, this is horrible. We started late, and then we also hit 3 barriers. No. We never finished that, so we will never know the outcome of that one. We could have come in first, who knows? We never got to the end. What game am I even good at here? Only one I can ever get right is Dig Dig Dig. Do I dare try Thundering Dynamo? Thundering Dynamo is notoriously difficult. You know what? Let's try it. All I have to do is just mash the right buttons. Okay. When it's blue, mash the A button. When it's green, mash the B button. Simple. Let's do this. Green, blue, green. Okay, well. I have no idea how Mechanic Cat gets this so easily. Yeah, all we want to do is end on a win, and then we end up going for hours and hours on end. The only game I think I'm actually not shit at is Dig Dig Dig, so let's go with that instead. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All you have to do for this one is alternate between hitting left and right. That I can do. There we go. Woo. The only game I'm capable of not being shit at. Everything else though doesn't count. It would have been a shame if I lost, but I don't think I've lost the Dig 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 minigame once, thankfully. But now that we've gotten our win, I think that's where we can call it. We may not have won a single time in the gym challenge against Sabrina. We didn't even make it to Sabrina. Out of the what, 4 or 5 attempts, we did not even make it to Sabrina once. I've been doing nothing but lose over and over again. Even if I did make it to Sabrina, I'm pretty sure we would have lost anyway. I've won at least one. Just give me that, Weasel. You saw me win there. One win is all I wanted. But though, now that I finally have my first ever win in something, I think that's where we can call it for today. Thank you there, everybody, for coming out and watching me struggle and fail miserably at Small Pokemon Stadium. We had 0 progress whatsoever. This stream can essentially be wiped out off the face of the earth and nobody would know any better. I feel ashamed. Let's see. Again, though, thank you everybody for showing up today. Yeah, exactly. Big win rate. We were so winning. We won everything so well. Woo! You would not believe the amount of winning that we did. Speaking of big win rates, let's see who we can raid. I will say though, that the next stream will most likely be on Thursday. Another N64 game we'll be playing at the same time is going to be Super Mario 64. I've actually over the past week or so been practicing a little bit of the speedrunning techniques for it. And we'll see if I can maybe improve my speedrun time of, I think it was what, 50 minutes or 40 minutes? There's a lot of time to be saved in a speedrun attempt. So that'll be on Thursday. And then of course there's the big special stream on Friday, which is a quote-unquote graduation stream, which is, again, to reiterate, an academic graduation stream where I'll just be regaling over the years I spent in university. And of course, on Sunday will be the return of the weekly horse racing stream. Or should sub 20 start? Sub 2016 start? Sub 20 is a little bit out of reach for now, Weasel, but we'll see. We'll work our way towards there slowly but surely. But for now, though, let's see who we can rate. I know who we can rate. Let me just have a look and see. Make sure they haven't been on for too long. Okay, they just recently started. We're going to be rating VTuber Arissa. Currently playing Genshin Impact. I think there's an event going on right now. But let's have a look and see. We're going to be rating her, so show her some love. And I shall see you all either on Thursday, Friday, or Sunday, whenever that happens to be. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you all next time. Genshin. Thank you for showing up, Weasel. Until next time, I'll see you all again. Bye-bye.